that in you, okay? You leave that right in you. Alright. Detached... What? Oh, what the frick?